Architect Ledger TV script. AI is breaking our systems. Judges face AI lawsuits. Retailers deploy autonomous agents. Can our architecture handle this unleashed scale? I'm your host on Architect Ledger TV. Let's get into it. Headline: Courts collapsing under AI-generated litigation. Here is how it breaks down. Federal Magistrate Judge Maritza Braswell in Colorado is now processing lawsuits written entirely by AI. These aren't polished briefs. They cite case law that doesn't exist. They violate basic formatting rules. They're hallucinations with court filing numbers. In plain English, we've deployed AI into the justice system's front door with zero filtering architecture. The courts expected paralegals. They got chatbots instead. That detail matters because this is a live failure case study. Compliance-touching systems need guardrails before deployment, not after collapse. If you're building infrastructure that feeds legal, financial, or regulated workflows, watch what courts do next. They'll demand safeguards that cascade backward to your stack. The point is crystal clear. AI agents in regulated processes need hard constraints, not hope. Headline: Meta Business. Agent executes transactions autonomously. But here is the catch. While courts drown in AI chaos, Meta just shipped the opposite. Business Agent lives inside WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram direct messages. A conversational system executing transactions and resolving support tickets without humans. One chat, one decision, one binding financial outcome. That brings us to the architectural gamble. You've placed autonomous agents directly in contact with payment systems, customer data, and inventory. One hallucination about stock availability. One miscalculation in the prompt chain. Thousands overbilled or promised inventory that vanishes. What matters here is observability at the decision layer. Meta's deploying this at the customer interface edge, which means failures propagate instantly to revenue. You need real-time fallback detection, human escalation triggers, and transparent logging of every agent move. This isn't set and forget. This is financial system design wearing a chat interface. Headline: Motorola Razr phones. Expose hardware trade-offs. This one's brief and structural. Motorola shipped 2 folding phones. Razr Fold prioritizes durability. Razr Ultra prioritizes compact form factor. You can't optimize for both. In plain English, every design choice is a failure mode you accept elsewhere. Fold more, brittle faster. Compact more, expensive materials. The same principle applies to your infrastructure. Replication versus latency. Density versus cooling. Storage versus speed. Every architectural decision buys one property and sells another. That detail matters because it's transparent engineering, not marketing fiction. The point is crystal clear. Document your trade-offs explicitly, or they'll haunt you invisibly. Headline: Microsoft rebuilds Windows right-click menu. A top Microsoft VP just committed publicly to redesigning the right-click context menu in Windows. Faster, simpler, customizable. That brings us to a hidden infrastructure truth. The context menu is one of computing's oldest user-facing APIs. Millions of third-party applications hook into it. Shell extensions depend on it. Changing it without breaking dependency chains is dependency hell wearing UX clothes. Any redesign must preserve backward compatibility while cutting bloat. In plain English, Microsoft is paying technical debt interest now to avoid compound pain later. The point is crystal clear. Acknowledge technical debt, architect the migration path, execute the cleanup before it compounds. Headline: Meta AI Assistant automates. Creator analytics. Dashboards. Meta shipped an AI assistant for content creators parsing performance dashboards. Instead of opening charts, creators ask, "When should I post?" The architecture is straightforward. Analytics query layer LLM interpretation ranked recommendation. That detail matters because this runs on Meta's infrastructure, not the creator's device. Meta owns observability, model weights, data flow, and every interaction log. For creators, it's convenience. For Meta, it's another data stream feeding ranking algorithms. Here is how it breaks down. Free tools are how platforms scale data collection at the source. You're not the customer, you're the data source. The point is crystal clear. Every AI assistant is a data collection pipeline wearing a helpfulness mask. Read Anthropic's Constitutional AI Guide on Safety Constraints for Autonomous Agents. Free, 45 minutes. Essential now if you're deploying conversational systems into production, touching real transactions or regulated workflows. 5 stories. 1 architecture. AI at scale demands rigorous system design before deployment. Subscribe if you're building systems that can't afford to fail. What's the biggest architectural debt hiding in your stack right now? End.